Hello, welcome to the Traffic and Crime Revenue System. This system is intended to help the government to cut down on the crime and the amount of money lost as well from people who default and do not pay for these crimes. Statistics show that the Uganda government loses billions of shillings from these people who don't pay these crimes. Now, this system will help to track down all those who don't pay when they default in using the system. This system will also enable the drivers to also know whether they have pending cases or not, unlike in the manual system where even there are some drivers who do not know what is pending. Now I'm going to log in as administrator into the system, and I click login. I am presented with an interface where the complaint and all the data which is entered as occupied by the traffic officer on the road is entered by the data entrance, which also provides for them a job which they can also earn a living from. So it will also provide employment. When I start to enter the serial number of the crime, I will also enter the name. I will enter the name as Jacob Jackson. So you can enter all these details, which details also exist in the form that the traffic officers use. So these details can be entered in from the station or the point or the terminal point of the Uganda Revenue Authority. The gender can be selected and all those other details that need to be filled in. Now then we also check the offenses. These offenses are related to the crimes that these people commit. So I've checked 1 and 10. So I also enter the amount which has been fed in, which has been recorded by the traffic officer. I will assume it's 300 for both crimes. The officer's name, I'll put Tito, force and rank, traffic A1. So when you save the record, when you check the offense records, we can see that Mr. Jackson Okello has been added and he has been registered and he has 28 days left, and we can see the status is pending. So now this will keep track of whether those who have paid and those who have not cleared as well. So we can see Mr. Samuel Katende has 12 days left and is still pending. Bongomin has cleared. So from this interface, the people at the police station or at the URA checkpoint can be able to click on the name of the offender, and they are to be presented with all the details and whether their cases are pending or not. So right now Mr. Jackson doesn't have a lot of records, so we will use Samuel Katz, whose records are pending. So we see all the details and we also see that this offense is not yet cleared. So if he presents receipts or forms which show that he has successfully paid for those things within that time, they can clear the offense. So when they check the system, they can see that this offense is cleared. Now when the offense records are accessed, we can see the status of Mr. Samuel Katz is cleared. Then also the system provides crime statistics, which statistics are recorded from the database that it has. The fatal, serious and minor accidents, the number of accidents for all the given months, which we can see. It also provides for us revenue statistics. It shows how many billions are lost when people don't pay for the default. We can see the tickets issued and see the amount imposed and the amount paid. Now when we look at the month of June, we can see that there are a lot of imposed the amount imposed on offenders, but they only get to pay about 1.2 billion. From 2.5 to 1.2, we can see that the government is losing about 1.3 billion shillings. So with this system, we are trying to find a way for the government to recover these offenses and the crime. So you can also see that the system provides us with the statistics about the number of drivers who have been tested for the previous years and also the current years. So it also gives us those who are being trained. Then we can also export reports in case maybe someone wants to print them, so the system is able to export those reports. So I am going to log out as administrator, and now to simulate the mobile interface, I can see that the system is now mobile, simulated for the traffic officer who's on the road, assuming he has a smartphone or a tablet that he can use with an internet access. He can be able to log in as traffic, and when he logs in from wherever he is, he'll be able to access records of defaulters. The defaulters, he can see who is pending and who is not pending. Those are the rights we have given unto him. We have not given him the rights to add or change anything. So the interface is also mobile optimized for him to use. Now from here, he can be able to search for offenders when he enters maybe like a suspicious permit or vehicle number like UAV. If it is in our system, he can search and see that it has brought the number of Mr. Samuel Katz, and it is showing that his status is cleared, so meaning he's safe, he will not be impounded. So Mr. Samuel will be given a go ahead. Then we can also try to check and see that for those who have been offended, for example Mr. Jackson, who is pending, we can search using 235 and we press the search. The officer will press the search. He will see that Mr. Jackson's status is pending and can be able to incriminate him and impound him for not having cleared his dues. So I am going to log out as the traffic officer, and thank you.